My final project on electric circuits is a flashlight. I constructed it in an empty Alotids can. My first step was researching about flashlights and LED bulbs, so I googled and found some websites that told me how flashlights work and what makes LED bulbs a better choice than other light bulbs. Here's a simple diagram of a standard flashlight I got from the Energizer website. A quick walkthrough of the parts of a flashlight. One is here the case. It houses the parts like the batteries and the light bulb, or also called a lamp. Two, here is the contacts, which is the thing or like a spring or metal that goes throughout the inner casing, which makes the electric connection from the batteries work to like the light bulb, and there's some other like simple obvious things like here the number 6 would be the light bulb, number 5 would be the reflectors, which help brighten the flashlight or help it cover a wider amount of territory. So here's kind of some pictures of my design process. Here I have two LED light bulbs with two 100 ohm resistors. I actually burned out a light bulb without the resistors on there, so I decided to get some to prevent them from burning out. So I kind of coiled them around the positive ends of the LEDs and connected them with twirling it around so it could connect the, right here, the red wire to from the batteries, and I soldered them together so they could stay. Then I connected the two negative ends of the LEDs to another wire so that later I can connect it to this toggle switch that I wanted to be able to turn off and on. And here I have me with my soldering iron, which I learned how to use for the first time. I didn't do a great job on the soldering from here in this picture, but it did stay together, which was my goal. So just how it works here. So the electricity would flow this way and through the negative ends and then back here. And at the same time, from the negative ends, the other wire that I added will go through here. And that's where the toggle switch comes into play, along with the negative end of the battery. During class, I drilled 2 holes for the LEDs. And this picture is actually without the toggle switch on, it's just connected by the 2 wires down here. And here's a quick video of the entire thing with the switch. I was pretty proud of that. Here's a comparison chart from my blog that kind of tells about comparison of LED light bulbs, incandescent light bulbs, and compact fluorescent light bulbs that people have used over time. As you can see here, the LEDs have 5,000 hours of energy or life compared to 1,200 and 8,000, which is a very big difference. And the amount of power it uses is only 6 to 8 watts compared to 60 and 13 to 15 watts. So this kind of just shows that it helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions and lowers the electric bill and the use of power plants. So it's definitely a more energy efficient and environmentally friendly choice. I couldn't really find anything bad about the LEDs. It doesn't contain toxic mercury. And since it does have a lower energy consumption, it decreases the amount of CO2, sulfur dioxide, and high-level nuclear waste. You can see that here, right here, 451 pounds per year compared to 4,500 and 1,051 pounds. And now for some important facts about them. You can see that they're very durable compared to the other light bulbs. They are not sensitive to low temperatures or humidity. For the incandescents and the CFLs, since they are made out of glass and a really fragile glass, they do break easily. And compared to the LEDs, they are made of glass too, but they have a jarring or bumping around them that prevents them from breaking. And the amount of heat it produces right here, it's about 3.4, and compared to the incandescent and the compact fluorescent, 85 and 30. And just by an overview at looking that LEDs or light emitting diodes, they are a better choice compared to the other two that people have been using over time. Their statistics and observations are a lot different, or a big jump from the other two.